night and I'm so out of mind. She feeling me knocking, I'm walking inside. Back full of knives, stayed on the grind. The loneliest wolf and I'm leaving the pride. Bearing the tie, I never lied, don't follow.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Breako. I hope you enjoy this cut, man. Like, share, subscribe. Give me some feedback in the comments, man. Appreciate it. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Breako. Please like, share, and subscribe. What we have here is a cut for the waivers. We're going to start off by setting the ball guidelines in for the taper. Make sure that they're real bald and crisp before we start to lower his hair down to the desired length that he'd asked me to cut, which would be a number 2 with the lever all the way open. So, like I said, right now I'm just setting in the ball guidelines for the taper. And then after that, I'm going to start to lower his hair, try to make his waves pop out some. And don't forget to leave comments, man. Let me know if y'all like the cut. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to make these videos, show you guys my passion. So I appreciate the views and the subscribers. So yeah, I'm just making sure it's nice and crispy. And now right now, like I said, we're going over the waves with the number 2 guard, lever all the way open. So it's almost a 3. So we're just gonna keep going until we get to the desired length all around the head. And make sure you go in the pattern that he brushes his hair with the waves. And see how I'm flicking out as I go towards the corner of his ear, because his hair is sort of bulky and his wave pattern goes the opposite direction, or sort of downwards. So I'm being very careful when I go on that side or that particular area of his head, if you can tell. And at his crown, I just keep flicking up because he has a nice set of waves. Like, he don't really consider himself a waver, but he a waver. And as you see how I switch directions, because that little area right there is weird. So I'm just consistently going over his waves, getting to that desired length. And, just y'all pay attention to how I'm flicking out when I get to that certain area. It's sort of like a cowlick on the side of his head. So I don't really want to go in the wrong direction because he'd have a bald spot. So, and now I'm just doing a little freehand work, going over the waves, knocking some of those loose hairs off, make his waves shine a little more. As you can see, my man's he has a nice set of waves. Excuse me. And I'm making sure I don't dig down, because that'd be a tragedy. You know what I'm saying? You really don't want to dig down. Just like I said, I'm just freehanding, going over it slightly, knocking those loose hairs off. See my boy Lance always smiling. If y'all can hear the conversations that's in the background, excuse me, my other client is saying some outrageous stuff. So that's why we keep laughing. You see him laughing all the time. But yeah, as you see, there's that little area again. Like, I'm really taking my time over here by that area because, like I said, it goes in a different direction of his wave pattern. But for some reason, it all connects and make his waves flick. And now I'm starting to taper, lever, all the way open, no guard. And just trying to erase that ball guideline that I set in previously to begin my taper. And I'm going to slowly flick each lever until I get that ball line gone. And then I'll start the guard process. So just watching, see how I do this. You can see I'm clicking the levers. Make sure you brush down the hair after you go over it, just so you can see how much you've taken off and see how the blend is coming together. And as you see, I'm starting at the top of his beard the same way I started the taper on his hair. And now I'm going in with the 1 guard, lever all the way open. Just slowly flicking at the line, trying to create a nice transition into a nice blend. Try not to go too far up, disrupt his wave pattern. Some of them might get, like the bottom of them might get sacrificed in the taper, but we want to make sure we keep a nice full head of waves at the end of the cut. And then, yeah, y'all can tell I'm a little nervous because I really don't like using my voice. I just like showing my talent, but bear with me. I appreciate whoever's watching and whoever watched. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave some comments. I take all feedback. Any criticism is good criticism to me. So yeah, I'm slowly, playing with the one guard, going over those waves slightly. I'm not pressing down hard. I'm just sort of tapping them, trying to blend that in. And now I go in with the zero guard, lever all the way open, following up from the one guard all the way closed. And as you can see, the taper is slowly coming together, blending in perfectly. Well, I hope it's perfect. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about the taper. And like I said, I'm just slowly playing with the levers as I go down. And if you need to go up, make sure you open the lever back up because you don't want to take off more hair than you've already taken off, because then that's a whole nother guideline and you're going to end up raising the taper higher than it's supposed to be. And I'm actually doing this with the corners, so don't forget to blend out with the corners, because you can sort of take out single blocks of hair instead of a full line of hair if you use the corners. So now I'm doing a little detail work, trying to, make sure I blend that line in and get rid of that bottom line and bring the transition fully together. I believe I'm finna, grab the half guard and slowly go in and tie all those blends in and, try to get a smooth transition into a nice taper before I start the lineup process. See how I'm flicking out as I go over the waves and up the front of his hair, because I don't want to dig too deep. Pause. So I don't, like I said, disrupt the waves. And once again, I'm playing with the lever, slowly taking out that line that you guys see that was left. I don't want to fully take out the line, but I'm going to take it out as much possible to blend. And now I'm going over with the 2 guard. And that's the guard that I actually trimmed his hair down with, so I can take a little bit more, harder strokes with the clippers. Now I'm going back in with a different 1 guard, taking out the last of that little bottom line, blending it in. And then, that should be it. The taper should really be in there now, because as you can see, the blend is already nice. You see? Crispy. And I ain't even got the line in yet. So just remember, man, whatever process you got to taper, stick to that process, man. It will work. If it's been working for you, don't step out of your lane, and just keep doing what you do consistently, and everything you do will fall into play. Now we're gonna start the back line up. As you can see, I already tapered the back of his head. I didn't put that on camera. I didn't want to make the video too long. but we just trying to keep the back line up as natural as possible. And that blend on the back is nice. Let me know what y'all think of the blend in the back. Going around the ears, using the corner of the blade, setting in a nice crisp line. I'm not pressing down too hard with my trimmers because they are sharp. And as you can see, I'm just tapping. Crispy line. Now I'm line prepping. Prepping the front line up. And my man's is talking about some crazy, outrageous stuff. It was kind of hard to stay focused because the conversation in the shop today it was outrageous. We honestly need a TV show. But as you can see, prepping the line, it's already starting to come out crispy with the vertical bars. And you can see his waves from the top hidden. Now I'm going to start on the jawline, and you see his new growth. He don't really want all the new growth, but I'm going to keep some of it. He trying to get his Rick Ross. Now you see I'm just tapping. The line coming out crispy. You see I'm trying to keep, most of the new growth that he has coming in on his cheek, and just slowly tap him because, like I said, my trimmers are sharp. Cleaning up that bottom taper area, making sure it's a smooth transition. Everything's coming together. You can see that vertical bar is already crispy, and that's not even a real line yet. Just cleaning up under the neck area, trying to make a nice sharp line. You see, my mans ain't stopped smiling for real through the whole video. Because, like I said, the conversation in the shop is outrageous. But I'm staying focused, locked in, getting my homeboy right. Look at that. Crispy. And now we're going to start on the front line. I'm just going by tapping, starting from the center to the corner of the vertical bar that I already set. As you can see, my boy he already has a nice lineup, naturally. And know that little part that you see hanging, he has somewhat of widow's peak. You can see, look at that. It's not even the full line yet. So don't forget, man, you know what I'm saying? Give me some feedback in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what type of haircuts y'all want to see me do. What type of hair y'all want to see me cut. I appreciate anything. I just appreciate y'all sticking with me through this journey and, trying to get my subscribers up, trying to get out as much content as I can to my subscribers. Like I said, this is the first time I'm actually talking on a video, so bear with me, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to show y'all my process of how I cut hair, because everybody has different ways that they cut hair. Now I'm gonna go over his lining one more time with the magic pencil, you know what I'm saying? Solidify that so his lining pops more. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much gonna be the end of the cut. I didn't really record me doing the razor work because, like I said, I didn't want to make the video too long. But you guys will see the cut, the full cut, and see his reaction pretty much. Like I said, he never stops smiling because he can see himself in a mirror that's placed somewhere in the shop. So I appreciate y'all watching the video and, you know what I'm saying, sticking with me and subscribing and sharing and liking and disliking. I appreciate all of that. So don't forget, man, King Breako. It's been your boy King Breako. YouTube, I appreciate y'all. Subscribers, I'm going to keep grinding for y'all and bringing y'all good content. And I'm going to talk more in my videos and explain the things that I'm doing. So hopefully it goes well. And don't forget to check out my Instagram at BC Cuts Are Fresh. I got some nice videos on there, so check that out too. Appreciate y'all. Waves. The wave. Look at those waves.